I went to Hawaii with my parents, sister and husband. He said he needed to go out alone, so I followed him. He entered a chapel, and there she was, my sister, in a white dress next to him. She doesn't know, right? My sister said. Relax, he whispered. My mom laughed, she's too dumb to notice. I walked away in silence. When they came home, they froze a tea the doorstep. Winter in Boston brought early darkness. Caroline Montgomery was reviewing the last quarterly report while looking down at the city lights from her high-rise office window. Caroline had made a name for herself as a respected investment analyst on Wall Street. She embodied the ideal career woman with her refined features and smart pantsuit, though her eyes held warmth. Good work today. Shouldn't you be heading home? Secretary Jenny peeked into the office with concern. The clock already showed 8. Yes, I should. Thank you, Jenny. Caroline smiled as she closed her laptop and began packing documents into her bag. While she was passionate about her work, what she cherished even more was her warm home life. Thomas Williams, whom she had married 3 years ago, worked as a regular employee at a local bank. Though his position seemed modest compared to Caroline's career, his sincerity and kindness had completely captured her heart. I'm sure there's a warm dinner waiting for me at home, she thought, feeling a warmth in her heart. Thomas was a good cook, and always prepared something special on days when she worked late. When she opened the door to their home, the aroma of beef stew wafted from the kitchen, just as she'd expected. I'm home, Thomas. Welcome home, Caroline. Thomas greeted her in an apron and kissed her cheek. You worked late again today. You must be tired. Caroline smiled as she took off her coat. A little, but I feel better now that I'm home. Their house was in a quiet neighborhood in the Boston suburbs. Not too large, not too small, a home they had chosen together. It was a property Thomas couldn't have afforded on his salary, but Caroline had no reservations about covering most of the cost, saying, "It's our home." During dinner, Caroline listened to Thomas talk about his day. He spoke with interest about small happenings at work and interactions with customers. She loved these simple, everyday conversations. By the way, Jennifer called today, Thomas said as he picked up his wine glass. Caroline frowned. Her relationship with her sister Jennifer was complicated. Despite having model-like beauty, Jennifer had no steady job and was financially dependent on their parents. She had always been spoiled by their parents and forgiven for everything. That hadn't changed since childhood. What did she say? It's about a Hawaii trip your parents are planning. They want all of us to go next month. Caroline put down her fork. This is the first I'm hearing of it. Robert and Martha seem to want a vacation with the whole family, Thomas said gently, but Caroline couldn't help but smile bitterly.